Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Stevens. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Vikings. Sly set to boot it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Bears did a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Holt. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Streak ready.
On 1st down, Beard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Holt. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try and run right on the option. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Holt. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, Beard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Off the play fake, Holt. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Holt. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Looking to throw. Holt. He finds his man. Complete. It's Stevens.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll go option to the short side. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year,
As his guys have now moved out in front.
on 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on 1st down. Beard. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Holt. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Holt. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt. Escape. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll go with the option. Coming right. He pitches it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will stay a 4-point game. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off play action. Holt. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Flushed out right. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Off the play fake. Holt. Flush to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
To throw on 2nd down. Holt. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back to throw. Holt. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So he missed it. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They run up the middle with Bush.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off play action. Holt, he'll buy some time right. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt,
and it will be Vikings ball.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Beard. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, Beard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's a quarterback sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Bears... Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Chicago, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Today on EA Sports. It's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap. Here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Even. 4 down. Even.
Throwing to start the drive. Holt. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Holt. They'll roll him out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun. Holt. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Butker now to kick this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
From the gun on 3rd down. Holt got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. Beard.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Holt. He's got it. This is Ware. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The Bears at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off play action. Holt sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They'll run on 1st down. Beard. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such...
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Chicago offense set to get started. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Looking to throw on second down. Holt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Off the play fake. Holt. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Off play action. Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. On first down, Beard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
This is
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Watch out, watch out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there, a 14-yard.
On the double.
Double time. 4 down.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Beard.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Holt.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake. Holt. Throw left side complete. That's Stevens.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Holt.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Ready?
5-3-6. Hey, watch your slap. Watch your slap.
They'll run on 1st down. Beer. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right there, hurt.
Bush trying the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Happy Lion. Ready? Hut.
Off the bootleg. Holt. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So after the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Off the bootleg. Holt. He finds his man complete. It's Stevens. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They give to Bush going right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beer. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Holt rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Holt. And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. Now their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. Throwing on 1st down. Holt. That's caught by Ware. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
60 Maverick.
6, 5.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stevens. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Tight right. 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be. Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion...
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. Oh, did the Bears get it? They did. Chicago football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Now the The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll buy some time, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Back to throw. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
And, Brandon, this is getting inside a quarterback.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And, Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Kansas City,
they climbed to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.